Hello all and welcome to the Src Mexican Grand Prix. Round 12 of 15, we'll enter the last home stretch of the first season of F1 23. As I'm joined today by Ethan Watson, the current Tier 2 Championship leader.
Yeah, current. Let's see after tomorrow. But hi everyone, welcome to Mexico. Hope everyone's alright. We've got no cars out yet.
Yeah, still just everyone's loading in. It should remain dry for this weekend. There should be no sign of rain.
Who is the AlphaTauri? Is that Guilherme?
Yeah, that is Guilherme Omar, who's making his very long-awaited return.
We got any other debutants?
We have Jack. I can't remember his last name.
Yeah, Jack. Jack Brooks, and we've also got Jake Smith. Is that his name?
He is making his full-time debut.
Yeah. Still no one out on track. Is
a disconnect.
Oh, here we go.
King.
We've got some cars coming out finally. George Smith reserving in the McLaren is the first one out. By the looks of things.
Some info up.
Just let me know if you can hear my game in the background because it's going through my monitor. Not sure if it's too loud.
It's alright. We've got some people coming out on track now. We have a full grid here.
Yeah, we do. When was the last time we had a full grid?
I don't actually know.
A long time. A while.
Yeah, it's been a while. Let's hope some good racing. Jake King, we hope he is back in the lobby. Is he? I sent him another invite just in case. Oh, here he is. Right, so Jake King is back. The first person still allowed will be George Smith. Unless, Godzilla doesn't even say about that. No, he's just going to back off. Give some space to the man reserving this weekend. Here on the final corner. And let's take away a lap of the Mexico City circuit as we come down this long back straight. One of the longest runs down to turn one as Jake King is disconnected again, and Raphael Houston has retired. That is very confusing. What happened to Raph?
Sorry, technical issues. I'm back.
What happened to Raph?
What happened to Raph? I don't know. He is out at the end of the third sector. He's out.
Yep, another disconnect for Jake King.
See if we can have a look. On it looks like he might have just gone straight on at the runoff.
Maybe. We'll have to see. But as we look at George Smith coming through the yeses, and he's invalidated. So that's down to Neo Godstell. And he is retired because he has dinner.
Who? Neo?
No, Raphael.
Oh.
But obviously you can't retire on track, so that will be a tricky situation for him.
He may have just gone straight on and hit the wall and crashed.
No, because I saw on the minimap him moving.
Oh.
Anyway, 118.3.
Jaden Mendensky right behind him.
He is on the lap. He's on a lap though, yeah.
Started a lap.
Is that Nathan Peacock on a lap? What's he going to do?
Purple first sector for Thomas Main.
That's very good from him.
Oh, he's like, I don't think he's. It's just a game glitch.
Disconnects.
Torno macking him by 1.4 seconds.
It's just crazy the amount of disconnects we're getting tonight. And Jake King has actually gone offline.
Oh dear.
Yeah, oh dear indeed.
Let's look towards Tom Lynch, who's coming to the end of the first sector now.
He is on his second push run because he invalidated the first one.
That's a 28.6 in the first sector, which is not on
Harrison Bishop
pace
goes
with.
second in other news. What is Jack Brooks going to do? Goes P3.
Yeah,
Good time.
there's
Thomas
still.
Lane goes P6.
Yeah, on those intermediate tyres, so he's obviously wanting to save a set of softs for the race or a second set for Q3.
Potentially.
But he is 9.5 seconds off the pace.
Yeah, but he is on inters, let's remember. As we look to George Smith, who's going to be on a proper lap now. Jaden Badinsky goes second fastest and he comes in.
Yeah, Tom Lynch is about to cross the line on his lap. It's not going to be pole, but it is P3.
It's a good lap from the man.
3 tenths. It's Jaden Badinsky, without even noticing, has gone 3.3. Sorry, 0.33 seconds closer to
so strong. Come to finish his outlap. Leo Van Schendel goes 8th. The Williams boys both on the Inter strategy. And Leah Martin Bradley will have a lap now. Not setting purples, it looks like. And he goes P4. In that beautiful special livery. In use once again.
Oh, right, yeah. I was just sorry. I just seen Raf what he said.
Yeah. Is that Jake Smith coming up for a lap? Casper Sostrom on a lap. There's a lot of people in the pits. I'm going to try and invite Jake King again.
Yeah, I'm going to keep an eye on Casper, who's coming through the S's now.
Yeah. Looks like he's flying.
Yeah, but he's going to be in. Williams gets out the way nicely, but he's invalidated. He was in the dirty air of one of the Williams cars.
I think that's Van Schendel.
Yeah, it is Leroy. Yeah. He did get out of the way, but
has he got enough fuel to go again? It looks like he has just enough. That's not necessarily enough battery, but you might still go for it. No, he's gonna block.
Yeah, Leroy goes into the pits.
The Super Swede, as he used to be called.
The what?
The Super Swede.
Who?
Casper Soderstrom.
Casper. Yeah, I didn't know he's Swedish.
His nickname in season 1, the Super Swede.
I didn't know he's Swedish.
Yeah, he is Swedish. He was the first non-British driver to take a pole position.
Oh wow!
It was in Spain, actually.
So the only driver on a lap is Tom Lynch. Tom Lynch is on another push lap. It looks like he's going to want to be. Oh no, he's not on a push lap. I don't think he is.
And Johan invalidates.
Yeah, Tom Lynch is low on fuel. I think he's going to be boxing at the end of this lap. He says he has gone purple. He's 3 tenths up on his time. So maybe he is on a push lap.
If he has got George Smith right in front of him.
He gets out of the way, nicely done, George, and he's backed off. Tom Lynch has backed off.
Was that just a tad bit late?
I think he might be boxing because he might be out of fuel.
No, he's still got 0.7 in the tank. He had enough to finish.
How do you know how much he's got in the tank?
You can look on the top of the steering wheel.
Oh, I didn't know that.
If you look in the top right, it tells you the fuel load.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh, like the number, like on Gil Hermes, it's like 1.6.
Yeah. And you can see also in the middle, it's got top middle, it's got the time above the gear, and it's also got the lap number, tyre temp, position, and that massive yellow bar is the overtake. Yeah,
that's the overtake. Yeah, I knew that.
They've changed it all for this year to make it more accessible to see like statistics and that.
All right. Well, as we were spectating him, it looks like Gil Hermes
middle sector.
Oh, Jake Smith. Let's look towards him.
On his full-time debut.
Yeah, around the last corner he comes up to the line for Jake Smith. It's going to be a pretty solid time. It's going to put him 2.
What a lap from Jake Smith.
Yeah, as we are competing with time trial merchant Twana Mackinnon, who's top 300 in the world for this track.
300 in the world. Let me have a look at this.
Yeah, Gilherme is just coming up to the S's now. And he does seem... Well, he hasn't set a lap yet, so... He is still on the medium tyres, though.
Yeah, he is on the mediums.
Through the S's, he does not want to invalidate again, because he's going to struggle time to get another run in if he does.
He just needs to get a lap in at this point.
Yeah, Nah, I don't think that's purple. I think it's just a glitch.
Yeah, probably.
Jake King has returned.
That is good. Anyway, maybe in the last 8 minutes he can get a lap.
Up to the end of the last sector and through the final corner for Gilherme Omar. It's not going to be the greatest lap, but it's going to put him P9 above the likes of Thomas Main and Leroy and Nathan Peacock. Yeah. So we've still got.
He hasn't been the same old Nathan that we saw in season 1.
Well, he's not really been here, has he?
Yeah, he's had a big dip in form recently, and Jake Smith retires in the pit lane, thinking that his section is done.
Perfectly allowed. He knows he's through. Oh, and Jack Brooks goes fastest. 1 minute 16.7.
What a lap from him! And Casper Soderstrom now on a lap.
That should see him through.
In Spanish-speaking countries, Spain, season 1, and Casper Soderstrom goes P7.
Yeah, I'm just looking at Ryan Turvey because he's going to be the next one to cross the line. He's on a push lap, I think. It says purple, but we know that's not true.
Yeah.
Wish they'd fix that.
If he could win today, he will match Dylan Gill's win tally of 5 wins and becomes tied second in the all-time rankings.
Ryan Turvey's going to go P6, so we've still got 5 drivers. Well, 4 if we don't include Graf.
There are 2 drivers that can match him. That can match what's his name? I believe. Are there 2 drivers? No, there's what? No, it's just Ryan. As Timmy Troszak is final lap, Jake King disconnected again. His connectivity issues have not been on his side. And he's just gone offline. I think he's thrown in the towel at this point. Yeah. Because we have Timmy Troszak on a lap. And he goes 58.2 in Middle Tech, so that's not look great. Hopefully it is enough to see him into the top 10. And Connor Carey also on the lap. And he goes P10. That's exactly where I said he wanted to be. In the top 10. And Connor Carey will be the next fastest across line.
Yeah. Will he be able to match that? It's going to be difficult, especially with the full grid of lots of quicker drivers in today. But he has a bit of a slide coming out of the end of the first sector and out of the long. I don't know what that corner's really called. I feel like it's quite like it's like a half square corner. It's really weird. Through the S's for Connor Carey.
Yeah, it's a double apex. Very awkward.
It is a really awkward corner. Lots of time to be gained and lost in it. As Tom Lynch has retired, but that's perfectly fine. He's in the pits. He knows he's through. Fake purple sector for Connor Carey. Up to the end.
No way he's going purple.
And through the final corner. It's second gear. And he wants to keep it to the inside to keep the shortest run to the line, but he goes wide. And he's only on P14. That's not enough to see him through, really, if everyone else sets times.
Well, Jake King, with all his connectivity issues, his session looks done.
Yeah, so we have, what, 3 drivers to go out? I think Connor Carey's best bet is to get that recharge on.
Martin Van Den Broek might want to think about
getting out. Yeah, 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go. And
one thing about getting a lap on the board.
He's going again. He's 8/10 down, but he's not got his
out. He's not going to be safe.
Conor Carey could be in trouble here because he's not got his recharge. Oh, he's got his recharge on now, but he's really wearing his tyres. He looks like he's on a proper push lap, but he's really going for it.
The Williams boys also on laps now.
Yeah, well, they had to go again because they didn't have. Yeah, I mean, Leroy's 3 seconds up. They went out of the
Main, very far down. I think he's put back. He may have made a mistake somewhere.
Yeah, Leroy Vanson was coming through the final corner up to the line. Can he get out of Q1? He's going to, and he's gone P2. Now we look towards Thomas Main, his teammate, who's also coming to the line to start a lap.
No, I think he was might have made a mistake on his previous lap, and he's just gonna just recharge everything.
And Conor Carey's pitted.
That's not ideal.
He could be out.
To be fair, a short track like Mexico, Martin Vanderbroek spins out the pit lane.
How long is a lap? 1 minute.
It's about 1 minute.
Lap.
It's like a minute and a half. So he's
Conor Carey's going to want to get out as soon as possible. I think he's going for a fresh set of softs to boost his chances of getting out.
I think Yomar could definitely be out here.
You think? Where is he? P14. He's retired. Yeah.
Thomas Main's got to do a lap.
He's the only one.
Got to do a lap, which will put him 16th and out.
Yeah, he's the only one to have gone out on mediums. He's made a mistake there. Poor judgment by him to not go on the softs and just go for the bank a lap.
Completely over.
Yeah, so Thomas Smythe is going to come to the last few corners, but in front of him is Nathan Peacock, who's on an out lap. So, yeah, Thomas Smythe around the final corner. A little bit of oversteer, but up to the line. He goes P8. That should see him through. Now we look to... Okay. Is it Jake King? Well, no, Jake King's out. Who's next?
Martin... You mean the Haas
of Martin Vanderbroek, yeah. So, he's on an out lap. So, the... Timmy Troszak, who's invalidated, so he's going to go again. And Neo Gossel is 2.5 tenths up on his time through the last 3 corners. Here he comes. Looking to get through to Q2, which he should be able to do if he does improve by the time he was going at. And he's gone P12. That should see him through. Now,
it'll be close.
It's gonna be close, but P12 with the
there's no front wing on that lap.
Yeah, he's made a mistake. I think he might be out.
Jaden Medinsky has to retire. Nathan Peacock's down. I think he's coming to prep another lap though.
Yeah, I think Martin Vanderbroek might be out. I think he is. He's going to be out. So that is Conor Carey's on an out lap. He's got to get to the line. He's only got 10 seconds. He's going to be able to do it. But there's no mistakes allowed here for Conor Carey. He must set a good lap here if he wants to get out of Q1.
Also watching Nathan Peacock.
Yeah, right in front of him. They're going to be the next 2 drivers, apart
Martin's
from...
out.
And Timmy Troszak is invalidated, so he's going to be through. Martin Vanderbroek is out. And the Alfa Romeo of...
Any other person should really be...
Okay, so it is literally between Nathan Peacock and Conor Carey here, of who can get out of Q1.
No, both could.
They both could be out, but they both could make it through. They're the only 2 drivers on laps.
Interesting top 3 here then. Liam Martin Bradley, the championship leader, 9th.
Well, yeah, it doesn't matter. As long as he's through, he's through.
That is very interesting though. As you see, a 3/10 improvement, that might not be enough. We have to wait and see. It's right on board with the Red Bull driver. Neo Godsell has disconnected. It's not enough.
No, and Conor Carey made it through.
Incredible. So that means that out in qualifying 1, we have Gilherme Omar, Nathan Peacock, Varjan van den Broek, Raphael Jewson, and Jake King. Not ideal. And I need to shoot to the toilet quickly, so I'll be back in a minute. You can take over from here. Ethan. Can you take over for a minute? I need to go for a wee.
I've got to go for my dinner, mate.
Oh, shoot. Alright, there'll be no commentary for a minute then. Should be back now. For qualifying. Nathan Peacock's just left. Let's also get Neo Godsell back in. Neo Godsell is back in.
I'm coming now. Can you just give me a sec, please?
A flurry of cars exiting the pit lane. Getting a lap in.
I'm coming now.
A lot of people on mediums. Interesting strategy, cool. A lot of disconnects today. As we still have some people in the pits, we also have some people exiting now. You know, 3 people who are Neo Godsell, Ryan Turvey, and Liam Martin Bradley. The rest are all out on track. And apologies about that. We are back. We're back rolling. As Liam Martin Bradley and Neo Godsell exit, which means just Ryan Turvey and the Williams boys fighting over track position, it looks like. And we're going to watch Leroy Van Schendel on his first quali run. The Dutchman. But the one of the 3 driving today. Let's see what he can do. It's a turn 1. Nicely does it. Absolutely beautiful through there. As he slaps the DRS on. And on his other straight now. It's a 28.5. His teammate Thomas Main does a 29.7 and it's actually invalidated his lap. Which is not very good for him at all. As we see what he can do now as he comes through the S's. And a 57.0 in that middle sector. Beautiful stuff from the Dutchman. And let's see what he can do then. Technically in this championship battle, which is about 7 drivers in at this point. All chasing the current championship leader. And here's a 1:16.7. Incredible lap time there from Mr. Van Schendel. George Smith does a 19.2. People over there. Casper Sjöström only does an 18.7, so not the quickest he could have done. Antonio Macklin now. 1:16.6. He goes attempts quicker. Harrison Bishop looks like a very dodgy lap there. Tom Lynch goes P3. P2 for Jaden Medinsky. P4 for Jack Brooks. And Jake Smith goes P5. Some people not exactly doing bad laps, or Connor Carey to the bottom of the pile. Neo Godsell coming through the final sector of his lap. Harrison Bishop couldn't get the lap first time round. And Thomas Mine couldn't get the lap first time round. Liam Master Bradley goes P5. And what of Neo Godsell? Goes P6. Great lap from him. And that leaves just Thomas Mine, who's ghosted. So he must have made a pretty big mistake there. Yeah, that's why he comes into the pit lane. Harrison Bishop. Who also comes into the final corners. Also dives into the pit lane. And Ryan Turvey is now on his lap. So currently, the top 10 look very close indeed. And we could see a shock exit, I reckon, if people are not careful. And Nathan Peacock would like to be invited back. And there you go, Mr. Peacock. And Ryan Turvey is now on an outlap. The man from Newcastle has 4 wins to his name currently. He can match Dylan Gill and make it a mighty 5 if he can just get a win here today. Aston Martin, not a very good track record here. If you look back to season 1, Mercedes actually won this race and got pole position. Williams right behind, so look out for those 2 teams. And Ryan Turvey invalidates his outlap, but that should not matter. Let's see what Ryan Turvey can do though. Can he get anyone near the heights of a 16.6? We'll have to wait and find out. Is he going to turn 1 now with Mr. Turvey? He clips that inside apex. Both inside apex. So yeah, there we go. Very nicely does it through that section of track. He looks on it tonight. 28.4, that is very fast. Tom Lynch goes P4. Very good lap from him. I expect we're going to see some very close races here. It very nicely does it. Ryan Turvey looking strong here so far. A track where he got P3. No, P4, sorry. Last time we came here. Giving up his P2 to help Dylan Gill in his championship out with Liam Martin Bradley. The last time we came here, this was the phenomenal round. He goes a bit wide. And, yeah. Nothing he could do there. Just goes a little bit wide. Coming to the last sector. And I don't think he's got enough battery to go again. I think he's just coming back into pits. Yes, he is going to come back into the pit. Into the pitch. We must go. Yeah. There we go then. Here comes Thomas Mine on lap. This should be interesting to see what he can do with that Williams. And can he get his way into the top 5 here? He has won 3 times this season, I believe. In Silverstone, Zandvoort and Monza. Let's see if he can make it 4 here in Mexico. And match Ryan Turvey. Or Ryan Turvey is trying to match Dylan Gill. And Neo Godsell has pressed retire. He believes that he is safe. But I wouldn't be so certain of that. He's still got some very quick people yet to set lap times. I think Neo Godsell could be in trouble here. 56.9. It's incredibly fast from the Belgian. After a pretty shocking race in Vegas, he comes on the final few corners. 16.5. He goes quickest of all. As we look now to Jack Brooks, he's 16.5 as well. 11 milliseconds between the two. This could be a close battle between them. And Jake Smith now is looking to improve in the Mercedes. Has looked fast here so far in Mexico. As Tom Lynch puts some extremely funny in the iconic quotes, we go purple in the sector for Jake Smith. What can he do here? Casper Sojstrom, actually, I've only just noticed this. He's been pushed down into the drop zone. It's P7 for Jake Smith. And that, yeah, puts Casper Sojstrom in a pretty deep hole here. He's going to dig himself out of. Ryan Turvey and Harrison Bishop gets at lap times as well. We are going to get a couple big names out in this session, just because there's so many quick drivers. Oh, Hungary. To win and to succeed. See the McLaren of George Smith Finnays coming out. Well, that's because he's the only McLaren left. But these two here, Ryan Turvey and Harrison Bishop, might want to think about going out for a lap. I think Ryan Turvey is going out for a lap. He is. Harrison Bishop opting to stay put for now. But he is going to want to go out soon. So otherwise they could both be at risk of exiting Q2, which would not be good, of course. Ryan Turvey. On outlap here. I don't think anyone's on a proper lap or on a proper lap substantially. The Alpine drivers very close to each other. And Jaden Wadinski just has to back off. I don't know why you were completely in your right to go there. Very strange, actually. And Thomas Main has decided to retire from this session. And Neil God's asking why he didn't go for another run. It's your mistake, mate. You should not have retired, to be honest. And yeah, we have 2 minutes and 20 seconds to go. People coming out on the track now. Everyone coming out on the track now. Jake Smith is coming out. I thought he was going to stay in the pits for a second there. He's on used tyres, which might not help his case here. Theo, he could be alright. As we wait to see who will be the next person across the line, it will be Harrison Bishop to start his lap. And then it'll be George Smith to finish his lap. But I think he's a bit off the pace. Or is he? Because he's going to come around the final corner. He goes P11, which is good, but it is not enough to find his way out of qualifying. He is looking at a Q2 exit here. As we come to the final corner for Ryan Turvey, is P6. That might not be enough. It's going to be tight. It's going to be Troszak on an outlap with Liam Martin Bradley. Right behind. And also Kasper Soderstrom. This person on a proper lap is Connor Carey, who is backed off. So that could be his session over unless he's going for another lap. Ryan Turvey has retired on the track. There's a spinner there. That is Tom Lynch. He's crashed. That could be his session over. A lot of pressure on his shoulders. Yellow flags in all sectors. As we look now to Harrison Bishop. And what lap he could potentially do. He needs to get a good lap on the board here. Goes P7. That dislodges Tom Lynch from his position. And we have 20 seconds to go here in qualifying. Timmy Troszak on a very quick lap. The Ukrainian going to want to get a good lap on the board here. As we come through, he's 2.5 tenths up. That is not enough at the moment to get him out of qualifying. He could be in deep trouble here. As the top 6 are all done for now. Their laps are completed. Timmy Troszak, on the other hand, still has a lap 2 complete. He's out! Timmy Troszak's session ends early. George Smith's session is over. Liam Martin Bradley is P10. Kasper Soderstrom's out. So that just leaves Connor Carey as the only person who can dislodge Liam Martin Bradley now. Liam Martin Bradley could be in trouble here, but he is down his lap. So can he make it out of qualifying? I don't know yet, but Liam Martin Bradley could be in massive trouble. As around the final corner we go. Nah, he's safe. He's safe. Connor Carey will be 15th. George Smith, on the other hand, will be 14th. Liam Martin Bradley extremely lucky. He barely makes it through.
Right.
Makes it through.
Hello.
Look how close it is.
Who's out?
Timmy Jack, Leo Godsell, Kasper Soderstrom, George Smith, and Connor Carey. 6 tenths for the top 10. Which is absolutely incredible. We got a tight Q3 coming. I'm telling you right now.
Who's a shock exit there, do you think?
Kasper, I have to say.
Really?
Yeah. For someone nicknamed the Super Swede for his incredible speed. That is not very good from Kasper.
Well, I heard you say Liam was lucky. What happened?
To answer your question, Ryan, we will not be restarting this week. Hopefully. As there hasn't been any unfair grid penalties as of yet. So can you last 10, please keep it clean so we can actually go normally. And can my PC please not screw itself over? As we have 2 Ferraris, 2 Mercedes, 2 Williams, Aston Martin, an Alpine, a Haas, and an Alfa Romeo. 7 teams, I think that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 teams. Red Bull, AlphaTauri, both not here. As well as McLaren. As everyone filters their way out onto the track. A lot of people already out there.
Sorry, Lennon, you can still hear me okay, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, my mic keeps cutting out.
Still here. As we are now waiting for 3 drivers, which is Leroy Van Schendel, Ryan Turvey, and I believe that is Jake Smith, who is actually coming out right now. You can do the honours of taking us through a lap this time.
Yeah, I haven't been here, so I will do that.
You can take us through the Jack Brooks lap.
Yeah, he's still on the outlap, coming through the S's.
Ryan Turvey is the only man not on track. Hopefully he'll be out on track soon. Oh no, Liam only just made it through.
Did he really?
It was P10.
Oh, Jesus.
But he was only 6/10 off pole.
Right, here we go then. Jack Brooks starts his lap, and it's a really, really long straight down into turn 1. As he's hitting speed. Well, he's 207, 8, 9. 209 miles an hour all the way down to third gear through the first corner. Wants to keep it nice and tight through this and get a good run out onto the next straight as he gets the DRS open down towards the end of the first sector. What's this time going to be? It's a 28.5 flat. So he's now going to come towards this very awkward double apex corner, but he does manage to keep it nice and tight and nice and tidy and neat through there. Got out in the end through the S's.
Ryan Turvey is out lap.
Oh, is he on the side of the track there?
He has spun. No front wing loss, very luckily. But 56.9.
Anyway, that's a good split time there. Obviously purple. As Jack Brooks comes through the last 3 corners up towards the final corner and to the line for Jack Brooks. Keep it nice and close to the wall for the shortest run to the line. 1 minute 16.367. The provisional pole benchmark. As Thomas Mine cannot beat it. He's 2/10 off the pace.
Tom Lynch can't make it. And he's going to have to move out the way of Torno Macklin soon. I think he's... Oh no, he's coming into the pits. So there shouldn't be too much of a hold up. 16.4. 17.1 for Harrison Bishop.
Tom Lynch is pitted without setting a lap. I wonder if he went minimum fuel. Oh, it's provisional pole for Jaden Medensky, who goes 1.9 tenths quicker than Jack Brooks.
Yeah. Van Schendel managed to just split them. Just about. And Liam Martin Bradley, I think he invalidated that first lap. And for news on Tom Lynch, he invalidated his lap. And speaking of Mercedes invalidating, we get to Jake Smith. And Ryan Turvey on his lap now. Using Van Schendel for that toe. Too bad.
And there's that the William garage getting ready to take in the car of Thomas Mine. So
well, both Williams have done laps, so there's no reason for them to be on the track. And Ryan Turvey!
He's out. He's not out. He's spun. He spun again. He gets out of the way of the championship leader. He's on his outlap, prep lap.
Martin Bradley will be coming back in.
It's like Ryan just seems to have got the setup all wrong, really, then. He's just sliding in every corner, and he's spun out twice now, hasn't he?
Hasn't looked confident. Has a lovely shadow glitch there. You love to see it. Tom Lynch on an outlap. And so is his teammate Jake Smith. And the two protagonists here.
I just dropped my phone, so sorry if there's a loud noise or bang, whatever.
As we are halfway through Q3 already.
Yeah, so I think what will happen now is most of the cars that are in the pits will just be waiting for the right time for the track to be at its best to go out for their last runs, because it's unlikely we're going to see 3 runs from anyone, really. You set your benchmark run, and then you go out at the end
I
to
think
try and beat it.
Thomas disagrees with you.
Yeah, well, as I said that. Well, that is standard procedure mostly, isn't it? You don't really set 3 runs because you. Well, I guess you could.
Mercedes, it's not ideal for them. Both drivers invalidated.
Yeah, well, here comes Tom Lynch to start a lap.
But here comes Sebastian Vettel.
Vettel fan. Oh, Tom Lynch, did you see that?
What?
He almost he went on the grass a bit. Looked like on my screen, and he
pushing the limits, maybe.
Oh, have you lagged out?
No.
What? What just happened?
2 people have left.
I think I've disconnected.
I know Harrison Bishop has, so I will get him back.
It just said migrating host, and everyone just left.
Oh yeah, you've disconnected then.
Yeah, can you invite me?
Bishy, I'll get you back as well, as soon as possible. Did anyone else disconnect?
Leroy did. It came up on my. It came up on my screen saying everyone's disconnected.
Yeah, so you've disconnected.
Okay.
That's what happens.
That is not ideal. Right, just say in general if you've disconnected.
But anyway, Tom Lynch has come back in, do his lap. What's it going to be for young Lynch? P7. Jake Smith validates again. So not ideal for him. As Ryan Turvey is now out on out that. I don't think anyone else is disconnected. Unless
it might have just been me. I'm just lagging. I said
it said
what was that?
Bishop disconnected. Which is really
I was like, oh, Tom Lynch, did you see that? It looked like he was on the grass, and it looked like his car was like sliding, like he'd lost it a little bit on the curb of the main straight, and I think I was just lagging. It must have just been a desync.
As we look at Ryan Turvey, might as well. We should also actually look at Thomas Main, who is down his lap, and I suggest he comes back in.
The main thing I'm looking at, championship leader Liam Martin Bradley has not set a first run lap. Is he going to go for maybe just like a very, very slow out lap to prep for one push lap?
I mean, he did invalidate on his first run.
Oh, did he? Okay, all right.
Which explains a lot. 4 people actually did. Ryan, Liam, and both Mercedes.
Speaking of Mercedes, Jake Smith still yet to set a lap.
He's coming out.
But here he comes. And so does our championship leader.
Yeah, they both need to get out.
Ryan Turvey's going to come around to start a lap as well, as we're entering the final 2.5 minutes of this intense qualifying session.
Ryan Turvey goes P6. It's so competitive this weekend.
Oh my god, I thought Ryan Turvey was starting a lap. I didn't realise he was pushing.
And he retires.
He's retired on track, so that's a penalty point.
For the second time.
Why has done that?
Well.
Why would you do that? So wait, so is that 2 penalty points for him then?
I think so.
Just crash into a wall.
Exactly. He's not going to be happy when he finds out.
So we have every car out on track, apart from Tom Lynch, who obviously seems... Okay, never mind, here he comes. And obviously, yeah, Ryan is in the pits now. So every car on track for the last 2 minutes. 5-place grid penalty for Liam Martin Bradley. Illegal blocking.
Oh, we're going to have to do a lobby restart now.
Well, unless it was illegal blocking.
Was it illegal blocking?
Oh, I didn't see it.
There will probably be a lobby restart now.
Well, we need to... It might... Can someone... Liam, can you clip it? Or can someone clip it and send it in? Whoever he was blocking.
Maybe Conor Carey was watching.
Yeah, he's typing. I got a clip. All right, thank you, Connor. Can you send it as soon as you can?
Yeah.
Anyway, he starts his lap.
So then everyone coming to start their laps.
Yeah. So we got everyone out on track. Oh, Tom Lynch is invalidated. This is that lap, never mind. Oh, he spat. Oh, a little bit of slide coming out of
it will take
that
a minute.
corner.
Well, preferably we want it done before everyone finishes their laps.
Yeah, well, we got 2 minutes until the end of qualifying, really, because there's 15 seconds left until the checkered flag. As
everyone can go on to start their lap.
Yeah, Jaden Medensky slides coming out of turn 4.
He's 3, sorry. Provisional pole.
Yeah, it's 10th down. That slides cost him as the checker flag is waved.
So we can look to the first man on track, who is Leroy Van Schendel.
He's gone purple. Sets 2.
That's very good. We'll have to do a lobby restart,
Leroy Van Schendel. Well, we need to see the clip. And he goes P2. He stays in the position that he is at.
Nimas Fadi only P7.
Yeah,
Jake
and
Smith
that's
only P8. As Bishop goes P7, out-qualifies his teammate.
Oh, wow. That's unexpected. Torna Mackinnon goes pole position. Jaden Medensky, he's 2 tenths down. He's not going to deny him. As Jack Brooks comes, he's a 10th up. Jack Brooks to the line. Only P4.
So he's Tom Lynch will start on.
Tom Lynch is 5 tenths up. Coming around the final corner for Tom Lynch. Can he deny Torna Mackinnon from pole position? No, he can't. Okay, we've got the clip from Connor. I'm going to watch it. And then we'll decide if it's an illegal block.
I don't think it is.
Oh, you haven't seen? Yeah, it's not. He's on a slow lap. It's not an illegal block.
Right, lad.
So we're going to need a restart.
Get out of this lobby.
It's not an illegal block.
Well, that is the order. Torna Mackinnon, Jaden Medensky, Leroy Van Schendel, Jack Brooks, Thomas Main.
Thank you, Connor, for sending that.
Tom Lynch, Ryan Turvey, Harrison Bishop, Liam Asbadi, and Jake Smith. And that is the qualifying goodbye.